This is a series of videos. Please refer to the methods of stitches, ignoring the yarn color. Select the corresponding yarn colors in your material package to learn. Please refer to both the videos and the instructional brochure during your crocheting process. Please make sure to first view the beginning 10 instructional videos to learn the basic methods of crocheting, and then view the instructional videos for your purchased product. Beginners are recommended to watch tutorial videos first and practice the basic stitches with the practice yarn in the kit. Once you get familiar with the basic stitches, you can start crocheting. If there is any stitch you are confused about during crocheting, you can do some practice with the practice yarn. The main body. Wrap the corresponding yarn around your fingers like this. Pinch the yarn tail with your thumb and middle finger. The yarn can be pulled freely. How tightly we wrap the yarn around your knit finger will decide the tightness of pulling the working yarn, and also the tightness of the yarn during crocheting process. You can't pull the yarn easily if it's too tight, so you need to loosen it a little bit. If you still find it's hard to pull the yarn, just don't wrap around the knit finger. And you can also wrap around like this. Okay. Here we wrap the yarn around fingers like this. Then pinch the yarn tail with the thumb and middle finger. Leave this end a little bit longer. Work into a magic ring. Make loop around your middle finger and ring finger. The way of making a magic ring here is different from the tutorial video due to the different thickness of the yarn we use. If you only wrap around the middle finger, the magic ring will be too small. Press the crossover of the yarn with your thumb. We'll use the 6mm crochet hook. Insert hook into the loop on middle finger. Hook the yarn and pull up loop. A magic ring is formed. Work into a magic ring. Wrap the yarn around your middle finger. Then bring it up to index finger. Make loop around your middle finger. Pinch the yarn with your thumb and middle finger. Insert hook into the loop on your middle finger. Yarn on the hook, pull up a loop. The loop on the middle finger becomes the magic ring. In round 1, start with 1 chain stitch, then work 8 single crochets. Finally, end with 1 slip stitch. We work in rounds, which means we start each round from a chain stitch to raise a height, and end each round with a slip stitch as a connection. The chain stitch and the slip stitch are not counted into the number of stitches. Work 1 chain stitch first. Yarn on the hook, pull the yarn through the loop on the hook. That's 1 chain stitch. First, work a chain stitch. Yarn on the hook, pull the yarn through the loop on the hook. That's a chain stitch. The chain stitch serves as the beginning of each round. Then work 8 single crochets. Insert hook into the magic ring. Hook the yarn and pull up loop through the ring. There are 2 loops on the hook now. Yarn hook and pull the yarn through both loops on the hook. That's a single crochet. Insert hook into the magic ring. Pull up loop through the magic ring. There are 2 loops on the hook. Yarn the hook, pull through both loops on the hook. 1 single crochet is done. Such a V shape on the side stands for 1 stitch. Place a marker in the first stitch, through the underneath of 2 loops of the V shape. Okay. Continue to work 7 more single crochets in the same way. Insert hook into the magic ring. Hook the yarn and pull up loop. There are 2 loops on the hook now. Then yarn hook and pull through both loops on the hook. The second single crochet is done. Keep working 6 more single crochets. Eight single crochets are done. We can count the V's on the side to check the number of stitches. Pull the yarn tail tight to close the ring. Remove the marker and work 1 slip stitch in the first stitch to join this round. Insert hook into this marked stitch. Through 2 loops, yarn hook and pull up loop. Then pull the first loop through the second loop on the hook. Pull the yarn to make it tight. That's 1 slip stitch. Snip stitch. Insert hook into the next stitch. Hook the yarn. Pull the yarn through the stitch and also pull it through the original loop on the hook. That's a snip stitch. Repeat. Insert hook into next stitch. Hook the yarn. Pull the yarn through the stitch and also pull it through the original loop on the hook. Repeat 1 more time. Okay, that's a snip stitch. Don't pull the yarn too tight. Round 1 is done. In round 2, start with 1 chain stitch, and then work 8 increases. Finally, end with 1 snip stitch. The chain stitch and the snip stitch are not counted into the number of stitches. One chain stitch first. Then work 8 increases. Increase means working 2 single crochets in the same stitch. First, work 1 single crochet in the first stitch, where we just worked the snip stitch of previous round. Mark the first single crochet. Then work 1 more single crochet in the same stitch. Okay, 1 increase is done. Increase. Increase means working 2 single crochets in the same stitch. In the next stitch, we'll show how to work 1 increase. First, work a single crochet in the next stitch. Then work 1 more single crochet in the same stitch. One increase is done. Work 7 more increases in the same way. During crocheting, pay attention to the yarn's tightness. If it's too loose, the stitch holes will become too large, so that the overall appearance will be affected. If it's too tight, the hook can't go through the stitch holes. Let's continue. Okay. 8 increases are done. Finally, work 1 snip stitch in the first stitch to join this round. Tighten up. Round 2 is done.